Our approach to making sure that all the research that's done is done to the highest ethical standards in the university. I think it is a distinctive approach. It's not about ticking boxes, it's about everybody involved in research reflecting on it, having that culture of reflection and thoughtfulness that I think means that everybody kind of internalises those values.
Because I work on art and morality, one of my supervisors specializes in aesthetics while the other one works on moral philosophy. We meet mostly once a month and they make sure that I have well-structured ideas and a nice path to follow my research, and they also go through my written work and they give me feedback and nice and helpful criticism. And the other thing is that they've been really interested in making sure that me as a person, as an individual, I'm comfortable in this new environment as an overseas student.
Key thing for a supervisory process for me is the relationship between the supervisor and the student. We get the fact that we have to go at the student's own pace. So it's sort of, to a certain extent, we get those expectations from the very outset built with the student. So we find out about the student first, and then we look at things that they want to develop throughout the process and things that perhaps we think they might sort of benefit from in terms of skills.
As part of my course, I did a research ethics and integrity course, which are actually looking at the ethical issues and problems involved in research. This is a particularly excellent course for people who haven't had backgrounds in research, because it deals with issues which you generally don't think about. Because one of the things you have to do in order to do research is obtain ethical approval, either from the university or from the NHS, or in my case both. And this can involve lots of documentation which you wouldn't normally know how to fill in, and this was some of the kind of thing you could discuss within that course. I found it very useful in getting my ethical clearance for my research.
One of the ways we assure the quality of our research is to monitor the students at different levels. We do it at departmental level, but faculty also has oversight. And for example, the first year has a process which we call a confirmation review, in which the student has to pass some specific milestones and landmarks. In our case, in my department, it's the writing of a thesis proposal, which is a project proposal to justify the research that they're going to do in the following 3 or 4 years. We make a big effort to monitor the students' progression and to support them through their PhD. We have a special system of what we call advisors, where each student, in addition to their normal supervisor, gets 2 advisors who are independent members of staff who will meet with them every 6 months to discuss what they're doing and how they're progressing. And it provides the student a really rigorous forum in which, for example, to practice for their viva ultimately.